What's going on, guys? If you got 3 months like me and I want to live in Asia somewhere, there's so many choices and you can get overwhelmed. But lucky enough, I've done some loads of research and I've personally visited a lot of these places that I was going to pick from, and it came down to two: Phu Quoc in Vietnam and Phuket in Thailand. I've picked these two because of the all-round benefits, but in this video specifically, I'm going to go through weather, cost, lifestyle, and visa requirements, because at the end of the day, you're looking at 3 months of a stay. So by the time I'm breaking down these things, you would know and have enough information to find out which one is best for you. So this video is going to be perfect for you if you're a digital nomad, remote worker, or you got some great amount of holiday and you could take off 2 to 3 months. So again, there's going to be 7 categories. I'm going to go through weather, cost of living, beaches and nature, nightlife, social life, nightlife and social life, you know what I mean? You need that. Again, it's all around. Work setup, Wi-Fi, cafe, gyms, you know what I mean? For just living, culture, food, visas, and practical stuff and like that. So we're gonna go through each one and give you options, prices, and so on and so forth, and give you enough information so that way you can make your own decision for yourself. Again, I picked these two because I've personally been there and these two are absolutely amazing. But by the end of the video, you're gonna see one really sticks out for me. So now, guys, weather. This is very important, and reason I want to talk about weather is because some of you guys that haven't been to Asia, you have to remember, guys, it's a tropical area, especially Southeast Asia. Let's talk about Vietnam and Thailand. It's a tropical countries, both countries, but they only literally have 2 seasons: summer, when there's hardly any rain, and rainy season, where there's typhoons and hurricanes, all kinds of crazy shit, and tropical storms, right? So realistically, you go to during rainy season, everything's gonna be cheap. You're gonna cheap accommodation, you can go there and live really good, but it's gonna be raining non-stop, literally every day. But weather-wise, it's still gonna be about 30 degrees, so it's really gonna be warm. So if you're an adventurer and want to swim, you're gonna have a pool and swim in the pool while it's raining, and that's on you. So that'll be perfect for you. But again, me, I don't want to I live in London. I don't want to leave London where it rains majority of the time to go to Asia where it's raining. So I'd rather go non-rainy season. See what I'm saying? It's gonna cost a little bit more, but hey, it is what it is. Vietnam. I'm gonna start with Phu Quoc, Vietnam. Dry season is going to be literally November to April. Perfect time. I went in April and May. I think that's the perfect time. May, rain starts kicking in a little bit, but it's still really good. It rained. I was there 2 weeks, only rained maybe once or twice, and it was just like quick rains, right? So also that's off peak. Everything slows down, crowds slow down. So I think that's a perfect time to go because you can swim. Weather's amazing. It's literally in the 30s and up, but like 30 to 33 degrees, not super hot, not super cold, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's a great time. Well, the rain season literally starts end of May, really officially kicks in June for sure, all the way to October. That's the rain season. You're gonna get amazing deals, but loads of showers. I'm talking about it's raining every day, but it's very humid. It's super hot. Still, really realistically, only drops down to 30, maybe late 20s, so like a 28. That's the lowest degrees wise, temperature wise it would go. Remember, this is Southeast Asia, similar pretty much region, so it's the same thing, guys. In Thailand, you're gonna have summer and rainy season, literally split in 2. Phuket's just slightly a little bit different. It goes from November to March, right? So Thailand, I love going to Thailand literally from March to June. But during March and April, I think April is the water festival, so Thailand can get extremely packed. So I would personally, if you wanted to go, I mean, realistically, if you got 3 months, man, you can go before and just spend it and just witness the water festival. It's an amazing thing, seeing it and being there. So it's up to you. But again, Thailand's already pretty packed. So I don't like to be somewhere where it's super packed. if that makes sense. But November to March is the best time to go. This is the dry season. It's warm, hardly any showers. If you're gonna have showers, it maybe gonna be like 20 minutes, so on and so forth. But it's gonna be sunny, beautiful, warm, 30s plus. Then you got May to October, and this is monsoon season, meaning there's gonna be loads of rain. There's gonna be monsoons. There's gonna be unpredictable weather changes, massive storms, so on and so forth. So this is what I'm saying. This is a tough time to go, but very cheap time. Hotels, everything's gonna be super cheap that time, because again, it's monsoon season. So you know what I mean. So again, if you want to go during rainy season, you go during this time. So in conclusion, weather-wise, guys, just bear in mind you want to go anytime between November to April for both, realistically. When it starts getting into May, you're gonna have a little bit of rain. So I would say November all the way to ending of April, beginning of May, you're good. Cost of living. Okay, guys. So this is very good. Again, you spending 3 months, not a generally 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I've been to both places, but I haven't spent longer than a month, right? So asking my friends, doing more research, I want to get some close enough numbers so you guys will know. Again, it's cost of living is way cheaper than living in London and the Western cities, not even close, right? So regardless, you're gonna be good. But there is a difference with Phuket and Phu Quoc. So let me go through it. So let's start with Phuket. In Phuket, you're looking at 1-bedroom apartment. It's gonna run you between 12,000 to 30,000 Thai baht. Now, it all depends on the location as well too, because if you're staying in Patang, it's going to be a lot more expensive, because again, this is the tourist haven. So again, guys, let me know in the comments if you want to know. I have the perfect place for you to stay in Phu Quoc. You stay up north. It's a lot more cheaper, a lot more local, less busy, and again, you can rent a car, a bike, and go down to you know what I mean, Patang if you want to. Anyway, so you're looking at 12,000 to 30,000, which translates to 260 to 650 pounds per month for a 1-bedroom apartment, and a nice 1-bedroom, not a hole in the wall. I'm talking about a nice 1-bedroom apartment. Again, way cheaper. That's half the price you're gonna spend outside of London, not even in London. Let's not even talk about staying in London, right? So 1-bedroom apartment, and if you go on to the more expensive range of a 650, that can come with literally a cleaner, a maid, and a chef. So you know what I mean, it's pretty dope. And in dollars, that runs you about $320 to $800 per month, right? Then when you talk about utilities, Wi-Fi, phone, and stuff like that, that'll run you between $50 to $100. So anything of that, depending on your plans and so on and so forth. But again, too, especially if you're working remote, or you need some Wi-Fi, good Wi-Fi, so you're gonna pay and a phone, so you're looking at $50 to $100 per month. And of course, it's going to be hot as hell, so you need an apartment with aircon, so that can run you a little bit more. You would think, damn, Phil, that's a little bit expensive on 600 range, but think about 600 range. One thing about Thailand, you're going to save so much money on the food. The food is incredible, and food is cheap, guys. That's one amazing plus about Thailand, period. In Phu Quoc, Vietnam, this is a lot more cheaper, and you're gonna get amazing properties there, because a lot of Phu Quoc is very well newly built, and you got new apartments with aircon and gyms in apartments, swimming pools, so on and so forth. So depending where you go, if you go in a higher range, you're gonna get really nice apartments. But the great thing about Phu Quoc, it's all around budget wise, super friendly. So you can even go to like shared apartments, or shared like homes and stuff like that, and it'll run you between 3 to 5 million Vietnamese dang. Oh, you're like, oh shit. No, calm down. It's Vietnamese money, which runs you about 95 to 160 pounds per month. That's 125 to $220 per month. That's for house shares, maybe just renting one room. So if you're really on a low budget, think about $200, and you can be in Phu Quoc in Vietnam on a beautiful island, living your best life. I'm just saying. But if again you want a nice apartment like me, I would want to get something on my own, right? So longer stays. Again, too, with these places, especially in Vietnam, you can literally contact the people directly and work out deals. So you're looking at $200 to $400 per month, depending on the area. So if you look at 400 to 500, you can even go to like Sunset Town, you know what I mean? Places like that. You can even go north of the island, and you get really nice places to stay. So you can see it's a lot more cheaper than Phu Quoc. So as far as accommodation, there's so much more options in Phu Quoc. And if you even go rainy season, you're gonna get it even more cheaper. You know what I'm saying? So Phu Quoc is a very super developed island, and it's not as busy, it's not as known, not as well traveled as is Phuket. So you're gonna get better deals with accommodations. So as far as accommodation, if I have to compare both of these two, 100% Phu Quoc, you're gonna get better quality and better bang for your buck. So you're just gonna get better value for properties. So Phu Quoc will win this one. If you've been following this channel or you're new to the channel, you know I love beaches. I was born near a beach. I absolutely love beaches. Majority of my vacations are based around beaches, unless I'm going to a city break, and I don't do many of those. So these two islands have absolutely beautiful beaches, but one really stands out. Let's start with Phu Quoc. Phu Quoc, man, beaches are beautiful. There's a massive con. There's loads of pros, but a really massive con that really fucks it up for Vietnam, but I'll go through it in a second. Phu Quoc, man, Phu Quoc, quiet, chilled, and underdeveloped. So realistically, and beaches are free, so you could find some beautiful, absolutely stunning beaches. Obviously you can go to some that's super high in tourists and there's more people. You know, a lot of the Asians, Chinese are going there doing the TikToks and shit like that. It gets very overwhelming and busy, but you can find very quiet ones as well. Long stretches of beaches with beautiful sand, wildlife. It's absolutely beautiful. Honestly, there's so many beautiful beaches. It's great for snorkeling, island hopping, beach walks, romantic things, getaways, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you like a couple, you know, even by yourself, and you love exploring, I highly recommend Phu Quoc. You can really do that. Rent a scooter and just explore and find amazing beaches. So as far as beaches, beautiful, absolutely stunning beaches. But the con, guys, when it comes to Phu Quoc and its beaches, a lot of them are super dirty, very dirty. When I compare it to Thailand, Phu Quoc, Phuket, there's a huge difference. So let's talk about Phuket. Phuket it's more bigger, it's a bigger island, so you have really nice beaches. Actually, you have beautiful beaches north of the island. So guys, generally when a lot of people go to Phuket, they go to obviously, you know what I mean, that part of Phuket where you are Patang and you know, that side of things, and generally not a lot of people explore the other parts of the island. There's amazing things to see in the island. Go check out Big Buddha. It was more in the center of the island. Go island hopping. You gotta go see James Bond, PP Island. It's beautiful, guys. I can go on for ages about Phuket, but let's not do that. So yeah, you know, generally a lot of people stay around Patang, but like I said, I would rather you stay somewhere else. Phuket Old Town is absolutely beautiful as well. It would actually be cheaper to stay in the Old Town than in Patang. Patang would be most expensive area. And also location wise, Phuket Old Town is great because you can go to waterfalls, viewpoints, day trips, island hopping from Old Town. It's very easy access, and you can go to the port from there as well. So personally, I would say try and find somewhere in the Old Town. It'll be cheaper, and north would be even better because it'll be a lot more quiet, beautiful beaches as well. So as far as beaches are not as beautiful as in Phu Quoc in Vietnam. Vietnam's got beautiful, much more visually more beautiful looking beaches, but Phuket wins because it's clean. They take care of the beaches. Beaches are clean, and you know what I mean. There's you know what I mean. You got street food, you got vendings, machine, everything around near beaches. So I think all in all, it's a lot more developed, and I think Phuket will win this one. But if you say, oh Phil, visually, which one looks better? Phu Quoc in Vietnam, no shadow of a doubt. But all around experience, it'll be Phuket. Talk about social life and nightlife. Obviously, guys, you want to know about the nightlife, social life. Again, who wants to go to the island and just work 24/7? What's the point of going to the island if you're working 24/7? Even though you're working remotely or you might be a digital nomad, you want a little bit of pleasure. You should always have pleasure and always seek to have balance in your life, right? So you want to do things at night, in the daytime, go to the beach, go surfing, whatever it may be in between work and stuff, so on and so forth. So, but when it comes to these two places or these two islands, you have to ask yourself, realistically, do you want quiet nights or busy nights? That's literally these two. One is extreme, one is not as extreme. In Phu Quoc, you have limited nightlife. You have some like beach clubs, you have fire shows, you can have some drinks, play pool. It's chilled. It's not like your beach club, boom, boom, you clubbing and raving all night. Nah, you're not gonna get that in Phu Quoc. There are some clubs here and there. You just gotta go check them out. There's bars, some, not many, rooftop bars, some restaurants. Majority of the time, the rooftop bars have been hotels and so on and so forth. And they go late. You can go Sunset Town depending on the time of the year. There's some rooftops there, some late bars there, boutique places there. So everything's more smaller, you know what I mean? But there are nightlife. There's nightlife. I'm not saying there's no nightlife, but you have to travel a little bit. It's not as easy to access or easy as far as numbers and look as far as Phuket, obviously. Phu Quoc is great for you if you want to just get away. Like I said, if you want to get away from the hustle and bustle in London and go to the island, still be able to work and just chill. You know what I mean? I would always love Phu Quoc as a location because it's in that Southeast Asia. So realistically, if I have a weekend off, I can just jump on a flight and literally go to Phuket and go party for the weekend, then come back. This is why I love Asia. I literally can just jump on a flight for cheap, fly to another country, do your thing, come back. You know what I mean? So guys, don't fear. Like I said, if you want chilled weeks, then a party weekend, Phu Quoc is still a good option. It's cheap, accommodation wise. So realistically, you could just say, oh fuck, I'm just going to Thailand for the weekend, right? So it's more chilled. If you want to focus on your mental health, it's a good place to go decompress, chill, relax, recharge. You know what I mean? So avoid the distraction. So it's a great place if you want to do that. So if I was in that mindset, I 100% would pick Phu Quoc. Now Phuket's literally the 360 of this. It's great, you know, backpackers and live music. Backpackers love this place because you can move around for cheap and go to different places. But it's non-stop clubs, bars. Patong is the central haven of the island. That's where all the tourists majority go. That's where the crazy life, party and lifestyle shit is in Patong. But again, too, if you're gonna go to beautiful, guys, Phuket is beautiful. If you explore the island and just not just stay in Patong, you'd be stupid if you're just staying in Patong, just staying there for the whole period of time. Explore, guys, move around, right? So Phuket is literally party. So if you wanna, you can still work. Obviously, you can. You got good focus. You can focus Monday to Friday, and then Friday come, you go out there and party and just do you. You can even like work all day and in the evening go get a massage and go party a little bit. It's for me, if you have some focus and self-control, Phuket would be a great option because you could just balance it. Like me, if I was staying in Phuket for 2 months, I would stay north of the island, rent a car or bike, being peaceful time Monday to Friday, then come Thursday, Friday, I'd go down to Patang or go down to that area and party a little bit and just, you know what I'm saying? But not stay there where I can go back in the north. You know what I'm saying? Just go there and chill and then go back type thing. That's what I would do. But again, it's up to you. If you want a little bit of mixture of work and party and just constantly have things to do, then Phuket will be the best thing for you. So you're obviously picking one of these islands for work, right? Remote, digital, you go in there to live for 3 months. Unless you got lots of money in the bank and you don't have to work for 3 months, then you're good. But the majority also will have to work somewhat, right? So let's talk about work setup, Wi-Fi and cafes, gyms, so on, just lifestyle, period. You got 3 months, so you definitely need Wi-Fi's, cafes, and gyms, right? If you don't work out, then that's on you. You pool, swim, you do something, stay active. So both places you're gonna find very accessible, reliable Wi-Fi. That's a great thing about Asia. You have reliable Wi-Fi. I would lean more to Phuket. Both will have reliable Wi-Fi, to be honest. And they have modern cafes and apartments. So you know what I mean? You're gonna get good Wi-Fi and connectivity and all that stuff. So you'll be good. You got co-working places, laptop working friendly cafes. You got loads of that in both places, and gyms. You got the great thing about Phuket, you have a lot of Thai gyms. You know what I mean? Thai kickboxing gyms and stuff like that. So you have gyms and Thai. You know what I mean? You have a little bit of mix. Whereas Vietnam, you got gyms. Just generally gyms. So both great. I mean, if you watch UFC, you know that Phuket is very, very well known for like UFC fighters going there preparing for. They have camps there preparing for fights. So there's loads of like kickboxing, Thai fighting, just UFC fighting gyms and places there. So if you want you're into your fitness heavy, you want to get into some fighting or sparring and so on and so forth, Phuket would be the best choice for you, because you can work and, you know, get into your fitness heavy. You know what I mean? So for people that digital nomads and remote workers, I want to balance of both, I'll 100% pick Phuket. If you just want more chilled, you want to really decompress, then I would say Phu Quoc, because you can chill, you can get your work done, and then in the weekend find some fun or go find it by getting on a flight. But if I had to obviously rate these two or compare these two, Phuket has a lot more accessibility for everything. It just has more cafes, more gyms. It's just a bigger expat scene, guys. It's just been used or been traveled to by tourists for many years. So it's more caterable, more bigger in a sense where it can handle the tourism. So Phuket, guys, you have a lot more options. It's just a fact. Culture and food, obviously you want to know about food, but guys, if you're watching this video, you already know that you probably like Asia, the culture and the food anyway, right? Like me, I absolutely love the culture and the food. But if I was to give you a short version of Thailand, it's literally famously known for its spicy, sweet, rich, and tourism-friendly place. It's just absolutely amazing and beautiful people, and they're super tourist-friendly, guys. So no matter where you are in the world, you want to go somewhere that you're gonna feel appreciated and feel welcome, Thailand is literally #1 in most people's books. Vietnam, depending where you go, no disrespect to Vietnam, but it's fresh, herby, light, great coffee culture. So very big in culture. Matter of fact, I think they have the best. I think I was researching. A lot of Vietnamese told me this. They might be biased again, but Vietnam has the best coffee in Asia. That's what they say. Take it up with them. Let me know in the comments if that's true, actually. But I think there's coffee places everywhere, and the coffee is actually pretty good. I'm not a massive coffee drinker, but the coffee there was amazing, especially the cold coffee. Woo! So that's the two kind of cultures. But again, too, like I said, Thailand always wins for me because, like I said, tourist friendly and tourist welcomely. That always wins an argument, right? When it comes to you being a tourist and going somewhere. The great thing about Thailand, actually, I don't know if that's a great thing. I think it's not a good thing, actually. The thing I don't like about Thailand is they compromise too much of the tradition and the culture. They have strong tradition, strong cultures, amazing. And why I say that is I think they compromise too much for tourists. Even though it's a big tourist, they generate a lot of income, but they do that. They need to keep their dishes, keep their foods. If you're a tourist and you come to Thailand and you don't want to eat Thai food, you're just a dumbass. That's on you. Either shut the fuck up or just go back to your country. You're going to Thailand, have Thai food. It's amazing anyway. Try Thai food, learn about the culture and do that. I can't stand when people go from one country to another country and they hang around in their own country, around their own people, eat their own food from their country. It's absolutely fucking retarded. It really pisses me off, and it just is so limited in mindset and in open-mindedness. It's ridiculous. I could do a whole nother video about that stupid shit. But anyway, so Thailand, they have the Thai dishes. I can go on for ages, man. But Thai food not only is great for meat lovers, but also vegetarians and vegans. It's amazing. Phu Quoc, and everyone raves about the Vietnamese food, but if I had to compare it to Thai food, it's not even close. That's my opinion, guys. Thai food smashes Vietnamese food. I mean, it's not even close. But Vietnamese food is good. The seafood, noodles, rice dishes. There's some amazing things right here that I absolutely loved. I can't remember the name. They did tell me. But those, let me know in the comment what that is actually. It's dope, tastes amazing, beautiful. So there's some selected food that's really nice in Vietnamese. I can't lie. I'm not saying the food's not good, but if I had to rate it top foods in Asia, Vietnamese won't make top 3. Sorry. Yeah, it wouldn't. So you know what I mean? It'll be Thai 100% always for me. So I mean, no disrespect. If you want me to compare, Thailand wins. Phuket. So let's talk about visas, guys. So guys, I know 100% in Vietnam you get a 90 days visa. So you can literally go there for 90 days as a tourist. So you can still work and do whatever you got to do in 90 days. Thailand, I think, is similar, but you have to double check. Go double check on the website because all this stuff is changing now. EU stuff has changed, so things could change year to year. Go to the government website and check. But I think they still have 90 days where you can go into the country for free. 100% no, you can go for a month without needing the visa to Thailand. So you could just go there, they stamp your shit at the airport, you're good. I think it's the same thing with Vietnam, but when it comes to 90 days, which is 3 months, you might have to get a tourist visa. But again, too, it's not going to be very hard to get tourist visas. You just go on the government websites, or realistically, you could even go to like middleman companies, and they'll get the visa for you. You have to pay a little bit, but you just get it. But just check. I'm sure both these countries allow 90 days of without getting a travel visa. You can do it. I mean, I couldn't find specifically, but again, too, things change. It's saying it does allow 90 days visa, travel visa. Then you have to, then after if you're looking at longer, then you have to get a different type of visa. But again, too, guys, things change all the time. So all you have to do is go on the government website and figure out where you are. Again, too, this could be, I'm hesitant because this information could be for people from the UK. So it could be easy for people from the UK, easy for Americans, but when it comes to like the Chinese, or I don't know, India or some other parts of Europe, it could be a lot different. You know what I mean? So you have to realistically go into the government website and type in what country you're coming from to there, then it will give you a specific amount. But I 100% know the majority of places, and now there are some exempts, obviously, depending what country you are, but they will give you 100% a month. You can go in there, you don't even need a visa and so on and so on. But here in the UK, we don't need a visa for like 3 months. You could just go there 3 months. After 3 months, then you gotta either leave the country, then go back. You know what I mean? But you do get 3 months. In conclusion, look, for you want to go away for 2 to 3 months. You have to think about what you want in those 3 months. If your goal is to rest, focus, health, you know what I mean, distraction, fewer distractions, then it'd be Phu Quoc, right? If your goal is to like work but also social life, variety, loads to do, then it'd be Phu Quoc. It's not a no-brainer, right? Then you have to think about your budget. If you want to lower budgets overall, lower spend because you have a lower budget and you just want to compress that, then it'll be Phu Quoc in Vietnam. But if you're okay spending a little bit more, you saved up more, you want more options, then it'll be Phuket. It's literally that simple. You 100%, if you have more money, spend more money, you get 100% better, more comfortable options in Phuket. Then you have to think about if you're introvert, extrovert. If you're an extrovert, guys, and you're trying to get out of that, situation, that mindset, and that approach, then I'll 100% say go to Phuket because it kind of will force you out your shell. You're going to meet more people. You're going to definitely meet more foreigners. And it'll be force you to talk. Because if you go to Phuket, you're going to still be an extrovert because it's more chilled and you can stay on your own and you should do your own thing. I'm not saying that's wrong. So again, if you just want to recharge, refocus, then Phu Quoc is a good shout for you. But again, too, if you're trying to work on yourself and trying to work out and get out that extrovert mindset, then I would say go to Phuket because Phuket is going to force you to get out that shell, meet people, have some fun. You know what I mean? You're going to go out and do that. So again, too, it just depends where you are and what you want. Then you have to think about how much you actually care about having different things, like, or having lots of things like, your gyms, cafes, restaurants, clubs. You know what I mean? Being able to island hop, loads of different options to do. Every weekend have a different option. Then you have to think to yourself. So if you obviously want more chilled, you're not really bothered, then Phu Quoc will be great for you. I'm not saying there's none of those. There's still loads of those things, but not as much and not as many options that you have in Phuket. But if you're more want to get out, meet people, go to co-working spaces, you know what I mean, do some cruises, you know what I mean, do some stuff at night. You know what I mean? You're younger, you want to get out and meet people, Phuket will be 100% win. But again, too, you watching this video because maybe you want my opinion. My opinion will be 100% would be if I had 2 months. If I had 3 months, where would I pick? I would pick You know, it's crazy because I was actually leaning into Phu Quoc. Where I'm in my life, where I'm in the stage of my life, I would love to. I like more chilled, more reserved. I'm more reserved now, chilled. I don't really do too much crazy shit no more. Chilled. So I would generally pick Phu Quoc in Vietnam, but realistically, if I have to think about it, think about location, think about how amazing people are, friendless. You're always gonna make a friend. Phuket, actually, guys, Phuket. Yeah, Phuket will win this, hands down. I don't think it's even close. Phuket will win it. Not only because of everything you get, you're gonna spend more money, no doubt, but great location. I literally, if I want some peace, right? Think about it. I can literally, from Thursday night, hopefully I don't have to work Friday, jump on the plane Thursday to Sunday and go to Phu Quoc and just go chill and recharge. Then come back to Phuket. You know what I'm saying? Instead of doing the Phu Quoc, then going to Phuket for the weekend. Again, you can do that as well. You can go chill, then the weekend do some things. But that's what I'm saying about these two places. Both of them pretty much a win, but it's just what you want and what you're looking at of your 3 months, right? But these two places are absolutely win because not only about the all-round feel, one is a little bit better all-round, but still all-round feel. But most important, their location. You're literally thinking about being there for 3 months, guys, and having saved some money and have a little bit of money to spare. You literally every weekend can go explore a different part of Asia. Isn't that amazing? Because Thailand and Vietnam is literally situated so in a great spot where you can travel easily around and go to different parts of Southeast, especially Southeast Asia, right? Everything's so close by, and you could just really go get that Southeast culture and learn history, culture, and meet some people. So both are great choices. Let me know what you think and what you would pick if you had 3 months in the comments. Let me know what you pick. I'll personally pick Phuket, but again too, I was kind of leaning to Phu Quoc as well. So, you know what I mean? Let me know what you pick in the comments. I hope this video is helpful and give you lots of information that can help you make a better decision if you are going to one of these places. Also check out my previous videos where I've done more in-depth talks about and give you more information and gems about both these specific islands. You can go check those out. So I hope this was helpful, and if it was, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Support the channel, guys. Hit that like button too. Again, hit the subscribe button. It helps support the channel, help the channel grow, so I can do more of these videos and take time out of my days. You know what I mean? And give you great experiences, so you can see that I've experienced. And I hope my job is just trying to make it easy and help you guys along your travel journeys as well. So till next time, peace.